Hi friends, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Today we are making this from sweet potatoes. I found these babies in the supermarket and I immediately thought of the recipe that I saw in this book. This is a very easy recipe with an amazing flavor combination. It's quite easy to cook. It's whole food, plant-based, and you can serve it as a side as well as you can make it for your breakfast or part of your dinner or lunch, and you will not regret following through.
Metaphorically speaking, the cherry on top of these potatoes is going to be the balsamic date glaze. 85 grams soft fresh dates and 175 milliliters of warm water to soften the dates. Don't throw away the water. Meanwhile, let me wash the potatoes, those tiny little babies that I found in the store. In order to ensure the even distribution of heat, we poke the potatoes, and I'm using a knife here. Beware, don't cut yourself. This is a very risky methodology. You can totally use the fork, after which we wrap each potato in foil, 400 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Celsius, and bake them for around 1 hour to 1.5 hours, depending on the doneness of those potatoes. Meanwhile, we are ready to proceed with the glaze. We take out the dates from water and remove the pit. You want to examine your dates and make sure that there are no ants inside, no insects, and they are overall fresh and healthy. We are going to use the date water. This is why I told you to not throw it away. 120 milliliters of balsamic vinegar. Here I'm using the organic one. I'm going fancy in here. You can use any store-bought vinegar. And give it a quick spin in the blender. Kinda looks like smells like beer too. Heat up your pan and get ready to reduce this mixture.
If you don't like dates, then you can just reduce the balsamic vinegar. In this case, reduce it by around 75%. You can measure it with a wooden lollipop stick.
Once it's boiling, reduce the heat and stir it quite frequently. After around 30 minutes, this is the texture that you're looking for. It's going to cool down and thicken further a little bit, but it will still remain foamy. While our potatoes are ready, be careful when you're opening them. They're really hot. Do not burn yourself. You can see the steam coming off of them, and you can check them with a fork if they're ready. Let them cool off, and we are ready to move on with peas and corn. Bring water to the boil and add your peas. I'm using 1 cup here. Once the water is back to simmer, simmer it for around 3 minutes. Do the same thing with corn. Chop up around 3 tablespoons of chives or spring onions. After the potatoes are cooled down, we are ready to open them up, slice them lengthwise and open them so you can then go inside with the fork and mash up the insides. Fill them in with corn, with peas. Add the chives. You can also add some almond flakes, and I'm also using some nutritional yeast for additional flavor. If you have some favorite plant-based cheesy or creamy sauces, they will also look really nice here. It's time to add our glaze. The combination of sour and sweet is insanely good here. And this is the nutritional value for anyone who's interested or probably dieting, so if you want to consider it, you're welcome. And if you're going to cook it, tell me how it goes.
Other How Not to Die cookbook recipes can be found in this playlist right here. Here you can subscribe for more recipes, and I see you in the next one.